Now, you ever seen the movie Ghost? When Whoopi Goldberg said tens and twenties. Now you can have my $10,000 in tens and twenties. I, my brother, just hand me my
Yeah,
$10,000
I seen
in
that.
tens.
Yeah, I seen that.
What
Of
boxing
course.
has meant to you up to this point in your career?
I mean, in the beginning, boxing was everything. I love boxing.
Mhm.
You get in the business aspect of it, and you know, the BS. You start growing away from it, and it becomes a job, it becomes work. Something that you love becomes something that you have to, you know, uh, I ain't gonna say just do, but I mean you just got to do it because you're in it. You know,
Yeah.
most people that's all we know. Is boxing and stuff, and it's sad, but it's the way of life.
Did you have to do something extra to lock down the fight? Like where probably out of your character. Like of course this that was a promotion that you was promoting this fight. Like hell, I think that you promoted this fight more than Deontay Wilder and Robert Elenius. Is this something that you had to do to lock down a Caleb Plant fight?
I think I did because you got to understand I'm 38. Like who want to fight? It's a lose lose situation. At the end of the day, it was a lose lose situation. You beat an old guy or you lose to an old guy.
Mm,
But I ain't gonna say lose lose because I was still there. But still, people gonna look at it like, oh, you fought an old guy. He's 38 years old. So at the end of the day, it's lose lose. But I think I had to do that to pull him in and to get him like, oh yeah, let's fight this motherfucker, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think I had to do that, and it's nothing personal against nobody. That's just what I had to do. You can't be two or four good guys just talking and oh yeah, he good. You can't do that or your fight would never sell. You tell me a fight that's sold with two guys just liking each other and doing that unless they somebody like unless it's a big major fight, but everybody talk. Errol Spence and T Buzz talking. Deontay
mhm.
Wilder and Tyson Fury's talking. These are mega fights. If you
Yeah.
want the fight, you got to have a good guy and a bad guy. And Caleb was a good guy. I was the bad guy. And I'm fine with taking that role. But I'm fine with taking that role because it puts more attention on us. As you
Yeah.
understand, if I was in there just talking and praising him, who would want to see that shit? Nobody want to see that, man. People
Yeah.
want to see a motherfucker. Oh, he talking real cash shit. Let's go get him.
Mm.
Uh, and that's what it is. I think I secured the fight when I was talking big shit. I don't got nothing against Caleb, man, but I had to secure the fight.
Yeah.
Who was to say he would have fought me if I didn't do that?
Facts. I mean, it's the
So
blueprint. It's like you follow the blueprint, Muhammad Ali. Sometimes
yeah,
in the channel, sometimes we debate and have dialogues like why they just don't follow the blueprint. Like I believe, let's say with the Bud and Earl Spence, I don't think they talk enough. I think if Earl would say more or Bud would say more, maybe they would have like what you did with Caleb Plant. Maybe this fight would have been locked down. Like you would have been shamed to fight.
yeah.
Nah, this guy's talking crap. You know what? I'm gonna sign this fight. I gotta get him right now. You know, but I don't
I mean,
see that
and
back then.
that's true. That's true. But they still talking. They say little stuff here and there, and who is aimed to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talk is talk, but if both of them want it, but it's just the agreement. It's just the business aspect of it, man. The business side is not what they want. I mean, you got to get what you want in this world. Like I say, we in there risking our life every time. If you don't get what you want, then what's the point? We know our value, man. Well, some people know their value at the end of the day, and your value is everything. The stuff that you want not there, we hold off for a minute and come back to it. You
What
gotta
it
you
what
gotta go away and then come back, and it'll be better.
Facts, man. I agree 100%. What you feel like is your biggest accomplishment in boxing and your biggest accomplishment outside of boxing?
Uh, the biggest accomplishment to me is winning my first championship after coming off cancer, man. I think
Hmm.
that championship meant so much more than just the championship. Just let myself know that I can do it, and let people that went through a similar disease,
Hmm.
know that anything is possible. So that
Yeah.
definitely was my biggest fight. You know, inside the ring, outside the ring is beating cancer.
Yeah.
Beating the odds. I became a two-time world champion, no matter which way you put it. Two-time world champion. People don't become one time. People fight for the championship one time, and that's it. And
Yeah.
for me to become two-time world champion, man, I set a goal, and the goal was to become world champion. I did that twice, so I'm happy with myself. I have, that nothing else to prove.
Like you feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like I beat cancer, like, this is just a fight right here, you know what I'm saying? But I beat cancer. So I'm like, do you feel like even though that you could probably take a couple of L's in your career like you did, like you still untouchable, you still unbeatable? That's how you like I beat life. I mean,
It's
nobody
just
beats life. We all gonna go away, but you
right.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's just it gives you a different mindset for sure. Of course I lost in the ring, but in life, I beat all odds. Especially with that big old C, cancer, man. You beat all odds. You think of cancer, you think of death, regardless of how you look at it, regardless of what cancer you have. And then for me to overcome that at a young age, 22, man, I'm accomplished right there. You know, they say nobody can tell you great. You got to believe that you great before you can be great.
Yeah,
And
I
I'm
feel
great.
you,
I
man.
don't care what nobody say.
Man, thank God for that.
There's only
Thank God
two
that
people
you
that came back from cancer and won a championship. Me and Danny Jacobs. That's it.
do
You
do
can't tell
do
me I'm not great from that.
nah, brother, nah, you're great and God is great. I would say God first, everything second.
Oh, for
Um,
sure.
not sure. I'm not sure that if you a God fearing man or something,
I
but I
am. I
always
definitely am. God is good, man, all the time, man. People ask me how I am, man. I say blessed and highly favored. Every time
that,
they ask me how I am, I'm blessed and highly favored.
that's what's up. That's what's up. What matter of fact, let me just touch a little base on that because I do like to inform people that have your personal relationship with God. God is good,
For
and God
sure.
I can't leave a live or a video. I always have to say that. What is so important in having a relationship with God?
Uh, I mean, he just knows your every move. He knows what you can do. He knows that you can get through stuff. Uh, that you're tough enough to get through anything that the devil throws at you. Because people say, "Oh, God knew you can get through cancer, so He put it in His way." God didn't do that. The devil put that in the way. God got me through it. Period.
Mm,
Point blank. And no matter which way you put it, devil try to knock you off your block, and God keep you on that block. God keep you on the straight and narrow, man. And of course you're gonna have mishaps and mess ups, but you have a relationship with God, man. Anything is possible, man. I can do all things that Christ who strengthens me, man. Period.
yeah, that's what's up. Now, you ever seen the movie Ghost? When Whoopi Goldberg said tens and twenties. Now you can have my $10,000 in tens and twenties. I my brother. Just hand me my
Yeah,
$10,000
I seen
in
that.
tens.
Yeah, I seen that.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Nah, it's all jokes. It's all jokes. Um, but it's I mean it's good that you clarified that on your IG live. That was I saw the IG live. I couldn't see all of it, especially the end, but
Yeah.
you did clarify that because of again you got to promote the fight. You didn't mean it like that. Of course, you don't got no racist bone in your body. So anybody that think that nah,
My,
he's
my
a
my best friend is white, man.
yeah,
Period. Like my son grew up with a white boy. Like I have. So these kids with disabilities, they come. I got a basketball gym in my house. They
okay.
come to my house for free, totally free, no charge, and they just run up and down the court playing, man. That it, and I mean that's what I like. I tell people, if I get one person to smile a day, I done my deed for the day because I
That's
made
what's
that
up.
person day with that one smile. So I try to get. That's my goal is to get one person to smile, even if my wife, man. One person smile a day, I'm fine with it.
That's what's up, man. I do want to ask you. I asked Nonito Donaire this, and I try to ask certain fighters. I said sometimes fighters, do you have to be bipolar because you got to turn it on when you're in training camp? You got to become this, this machine, and then after the fight, do you have to like almost like no disrespect, like but humanize yourself again? Do you have to turn it on and
to to
off?
to some extent you do. Like in my camp, man, we just normal. We try to be normal. We do normal stuff. Like this camp, we did a lot of stuff, man. Honestly, we was gonna go like fishing, but the weather kept being bad. Like deep fish, we going in the ocean fishing. Like we
Mm.
do stuff like that. We do different type of stuff. We go to football. I mean, we just not boxing related because we all
Oh,
a
okay.
family, man. We've been knowing each other for so long, but to answer your question, I mean, to some extent you do, but you got to be yourself at all times. You know,
Okay.
if because people got to like you for you. Period. Point blank. If they don't like you for you, they ain't for you.
Yeah, facts, man. Also, Canelo Alvarez, when they was talking about David Benavidez, he said, man, to David Benavidez, you only beat Anthony Dirrell, and it seems like, he didn't want to, he don't know if he's gonna want to fight David Benavidez, but they use you as the gauge or things of that nature. Like, what can you explain the difference between David Benavidez and Caleb Plant, who already lost to Canelo Alvarez, but what do you see the difference in your experience fighting both of them?
So I mean, like I say, Caleb is technical. Like he gonna box around the ring, and it's boxing. That's what it's called. It's called boxing. When I was saying running and stuff, I mean he boxing. That's what he do. He box, and he's a good
Yeah.
boxer, good footwork and all that. David Benavidez, different animal, man. Really, he's tall. He uses his range.
Hmm.
Uh, but I sometimes I think he have a problem with boxers. Honestly, if a person is moving, he kind of have a problem with it. But if he get you, he gonna get you. I mean, it's just the truth.
Okay,
If
okay.
he get you, he get you.
Ride of the Storm says, salute my brother Punch and Dirrell. Much love to you both. Can I get a loan for 10K? LOL. Everybody. Hey, yo, you gonna be like, yo, Anthony Dirrell, aka 10K. Everybody be like, yo, what's that 10K? But good looking out on Ride of the Storm. Thank you, my brother. Also gonna say this. You was talking about something that I've been saying it for such a long time, right? I was a big Pretty Boy fan, Floyd Mayweather, and on your IG live yesterday, you were saying what I usually say, like, I hope that Floyd Mayweather shows how to invest money, show the people, not to be so braggadocious. I think that you should
And you
evolve.
ain't, yeah, and you don't gotta show everything because nobody's supposed to show their every move. Moving silent for something, but something, the little things, you show a person how to get it. You give a person $1, and hopefully they can make $100 off of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But just show them a little bit, so their motivation can keep going.
yeah,
Like I say, Floyd always showed the boxers how to get their money, but not necessarily what to spend it on.
mm.
Because when you look at his page, if you look at Floyd Mayweather page right now, his page is gonna be cars,
Watches and
clothes,
strippers.
watches, and jewelry. Yeah. So how do you and Floyd is a good guy. Like I hung around Floyd all the time. Like Floyd, like he really gonna let you know, but for the normal person, if you following Floyd, like if he throw a bone out there and tell you how to do something,
Yeah.
bro, that stuff gonna shoot. Like that stuff gonna blow. Like anything he touch blows. So
Mm.
why wouldn't you give a little breadcrumb to somebody or your viewing and
Yeah.
make them better?
Yeah, I
Because
feel
all
like,
these boxers are watching him, and all these
yep.
boxers want to be like Floyd. But why be somebody that, oh, I'm gonna go buy this rose, and you don't
Mhm.
got enough money to buy the rose?
Exactly. It's like being showing that you. I know a lot of humanitarians when they give out, they don't like to, like, don't say that they don't want to expose that they're giving and stuff like that. I'm not sure why, but being a humanitarian is a cool thing. I want people to be inspired by being humanitarian. You
Yeah,
don't even got to
for
be
sure.
rich. You don't even got to
Yep.
be rich. You could, just like you could give somebody a smile. You could give somebody $10 for the day, or go
Yep.
to the children hospital. Spend $2,000, buy some toys and stuff like that if they allow you to, because of course sometimes you need a foundation to do that.
Yeah, of
But
course. And I got me, bro. I got foundations. I got I got everything.
that's what's up.
I'm this, but that's what I do. Like I give back, bro. Most people want to know if I give turkeys out. I do Christmas giveaways. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I do a lot of stuff in the community just to try to make my community better. Because when I was growing up, Mateen Cleaves and Charlie Bell and Morris Peterson, Robert Smith, like these guys did this. You know what I'm saying? And it just fell down to me. Like I felt like that I had to do it because this is what our next generation is going to be. Our we are raising up our future presidents and lawyers and judges and stuff like that. So why not give them a good look, saying if I give away, seeing me give away, oh, this guy got a lot of money, he giving away stuff, you know what I'm saying? So why not? If I got it, I'm gonna give it, bro. If I can do this for the rest of my life, I will. I'm gonna do it until I can't do it no more. I'm gonna give back until I can't no more.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing, and I hope more people do think like you. You know what I'm saying? I think we need that. We need that inspiration for the youth, and not just look at. Uh, I think a lot of people is living through a perception. You know, especially with social
Hmm.
media, they live in a perception. And I don't think that's a healthy way to look at life. But hopefully everybody get it together and people are more inspired by what the things that you do. You know, you from Michigan, Flint, Michigan, and yo, we could actually people could actually say that arguably the male best boxer arguably ever, and the woman Clarissa Shields, you know, arguably ever. Yeah, y'all got the both of the best of the both worlds. Floyd
I
Mayweather,
I
Clarissa
agree,
Shields.
especially it's definitely. I mean, shit,
They
like
say y'all got
Floyd
bad
from
water
Grand
out there,
Rapids
but
and
damn,
shit.
it seems like it's some good water out there, man.
I mean, you know, it's something. You know, we grew up when the water was good, so it's definitely something. You know what I'm saying? But we just Michigan bred, man. It's just that's it. Like, you know, you born from Michigan, man. I mean, it's been a lot of people, a lot of champions from Michigan, in the boxing world, honestly.
You know who's
And
my
then you
favorite? You
had
know who's
you
my
had down there in Detroit, you know, with Kronk, man. Them was the roughest boxers back then. I don't care what nobody
eh,
said.
my favorite old school fighter to watch is actually a lot of people don't even talk about it, but my favorite old school fighter is Henry Hank.
Hmm.
That's my favorite fighter to watch. I
Hmm.
think that he was the before Roy Jones Jr. his style. Like he bought the hand speed, the flamboyant. If people ever like, I don't know if people know him. Every time I say Henry Hank, they think a baseball player. Nah, he was a boxer back then. He lost a lot of times, but if people read his story, they will know that. I
But
think
you got
he.
to understand. See, people look at the losses, man. If a
Mhm,
UFC person lose, they still there. Like people
mhm.
look at the losses, they don't look at the accomplishments, man. And that's the bad thing, especially with boxing, man. One loss that shouldn't define your whole career. Like I
Yeah,
did some good shit in this career. Like you
yeah,
basing me off just this? Oh, y'all bugging. Y'all bugging,
yeah.
man.
Nah. This
Base me off
at 30.
the whole career.
Mm-hmm. Nah, yeah, 39, man. That's why a guy like Canelo Alvarez said, be like, man, you only beat Anthony Dirrell because that's the only thing that they could come up with, you know what I'm saying, when
Right.
they trying to give credit to somebody.
And I think with
Um,
that, with Canelo not fighting Mexicans, bro, some of the best fights was Mexicans versus Mexicans. Period.
fact.
Some of the best fights. You
Yep.
tell me some of the best fights was Mexican versus Mexican, man. Because they gonna go out there and brawl regardless. They gonna give you a show. They gonna give you your money's worth. Period. And for him just to
Facts.
say that, I don't understand why, but I don't understand it. To me, I don't.
Can you imagine if people would have said that in the beginning, we probably would have never seen Barreras, Marquez, and let's say
Right.
African American fighters say I won't fight another African American. We wouldn't see no Hagler versus Hearns
Right. Like
and
is Sugar Ray Leonard versus Hagler, Sugar Ray Leonard versus her. Like, come on, man. That don't even make no sense, man. Come on. Let's be real.
fact. Now a lot of people got what can you say about Al Heyman? A lot of people is misinterpret, you know, he's like a ghost and people don't, you know, people blame him for certain things. People give him credit for certain things. What can you say? Because we always hear his fighters always talk great about him. What can you say about the man Al Heyman?
Him a great guy, man. Uh I got a good relationship with him, personal relationship for sure. But I mean he gonna look out for his fighter. He don't care what no promoters say, none of that. He's looking out for your fighters. If you riding with him, he ride with you, period.
Yeah, man. What's the
That's if
miscon
loyalty was the name, he definitely a loyal. And that's the truth. Dead honest truth.
Hey, if Leo Santa Cruz is named his son after Al Heyman, Al Hamon, there's a Mexican kid out there named Al Hamon.
Yeah,
You know that Anthony
yeah.
Dirrell.
But that's what I'm saying. Like Al do his fighters right, no matter what people say. I mean, people don't know. Like they say, oh, Al doing that. How do you know that Al doing that if he didn't tell you out of his mouth? Like people,
Fact.
you gonna say what you gonna say because it's your job to do that. But you ain't right. Like if you ain't hear that from Al or a real close source to Al, like bro, you
Mhm.
can't just defame this man character like that.
Yeah, yeah. As when I was, coming into the boxing, like talking a lot of boxing, and of course, you don't know Al too much. You just know him from the music industry. So you're like, man, you put the blame on people just to put the blame on him. But then when you understand the business, like he's the manager advisor. If I have a financial advisor, he don't gotta care about you. Care about me.
Yeah, right.
If my manager
Why is
care
he?
about
Why
me.
he working with you? Why he talking to you? Like he not gonna talk to you. He gonna talk to this fighter right here, and that's it. He
Exactly.
care less what nobody say, man. That's the thing.
Mhm.
He can care less what nobody say.
Hey, y'all tell you like this, man. Hey, I think we seen Bigfoot more than Al Heyman, bro.
Man,
we seen.
probably. Because but that's a good thing. Like you don't want nobody like that's gonna be promoters all in the videos. Like you know what they say, yeah.
like
Well,
like Diddy, like Diddy and
yeah,
Suge.
like Diddy said, come to death row.
Suge like Suge said, yeah, yeah. Yeah. But that's a good thing. You got that relationship and more. All the fighters always say the same thing, but you know, people just look. I learned one thing, man. Paco, the WBO president, told me once. He said, "The business of boxing is none of the fans' business." You know what I'm
Yep,
saying?
it's not, and it's
He's
not.
like, you got everybody in YouTube because at the moment he didn't know that I was doing. I had a YouTube channel. So he said,
Yeah.
everybody in YouTube is all idiots. They don't know nothing. I said, hey Paco, my friend, hey me, I do a YouTube, my friend, okay? And no,
Do it, yeah.
he said, no, 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 you know what I'm talking about. Look, the business of boxing is none of your business. I'm like,
Yeah, that's true.
that's
The
what it,
business of boxing is not like let the fight happen. The fight, I think the Errol Spence and T Bud fight will happen, but it's just not happening when everybody wanted to happen. I think it will happen though. That's just the truth.
yeah, man. I just think that boxing is all stacked up, especially in the welterweight division. A lot of division, like it's
It is
stacked up where I'm not like a
135
slave to.
now since Shakur done moved up. Like it's a lot of weight classes that's elite right now. 68 still elite. I don't care what nobody say. 75 still elite. I mean, you got heavyweights kind of elite now. You know,
Yeah,
they there like with all the people like the suit. They need to do another Super Six, bro.
facts
With
in
all
in
these
multiple
weight classes.
divisions.
Yeah, and try to have the finals all in one building where everybody you don't gotta. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's the thing. It's so many promoters, thousands and thousands of promoter in boxing, bro. Is one promoter in UFC, is one commissioner in football, one commissioner in baseball, one commissioner in basketball. We the only sport that got all these damn promoters. Like, why? We got to
Right,
change so
promoters.
much stuff, bro. But people don't want to lose that money. Like, we need somebody like Floyd, but he a promoter to
Yeah,
to come in and change. But we can't, like, because everybody want to promote. They got their hand. Everybody got their hand in.
and the cookie jar.
They
Everybody got
got it.
their
They
hand.
got it in there.
Man,
Yeah.
everybody got their hands in a cookie jar. But that's a great idea. That's a great idea. But also you were saying something. I'm like, nah, not yet. But I understood. I understood you when you like, maybe you leaning towards retirement. Is that real? Is that you trying to
It
let us
is.
go now, man? You got some fights. You got Demis Andrade. You could get a
But
Danny.
it ain't. And I understand all that, man. It's just. I want to get out with this. You know,
Okay.
at me at 38, your brain rattle a little bit more than I'm at 28. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? He's young. This is a young man's game, man. You can't. You stay in it, man. You're gonna hear me slur. I ain't gonna have all this up here. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
I want to get out while I can.
Do you
God has blessed me with everything I have now, and
that's
boxing
what's up.
have too. But I need to do what I need to do. I got a family, man.
Facts,
Period.
man. And I think that's the part that's unfortunate that there's a lot of hardcore boxing fans, but that's the part that fans don't care about. Like we just want you
Yep.
to be in the ring. We don't
Just want
care
to
if you how
fight.
much you're getting paid or you getting slimed or you
Yep.
getting lowballed or they robbed your money. And we just want to see the fight. See, I'm a
That's
different type
it.
of person. Like I'm for the fighter. Like I created the channel because I care about the fighter. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? When my
Yep.
friend when I was 12 years old, my friend was 16 and he died in sparring. That was my
Yeah.
reality introduction of boxing. Just not looking from TV, but my reality introduction.
But that's the
Pops.
thing. Like Why don't boxers have unions, bro? Because there's too many promoters that want their hand in there. They ain't giving up no money. But
Mhm.
everything else have union. They gonna look out for it. Look at all these ex-champions, bro, that come to the fight. They'll give you a ticket to the fight. They won't help you make no money. Give me a job. Let me make some money in here. Don't just
Yeah.
send me to a fight, man. Let me make some money and let's get it going from there. I don't want that. I don't want that ticket, man. I want some money, man.
Yeah, man. You're a good commentating too, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to get into it.
Yeah, yeah. You're a good commentator, man. You know what I'm saying? So we don't need you to slur. You know what I'm saying? We don't need you to
No,
slur.
I can't do that. I can't do
You
that.
know, shout out to James Tony, but we don't. We can't have you on
Yeah,
TV.
yeah. I can't do that. I definitely can't do that.
But man, yo, Anthony Dirrell, man, it's been a pleasure
I
talking to
appreciate you
you and you,
having me on, man. I definitely
man.
do, man. It's a blessing, man. I appreciate it.
You're a great ambassador to the sport, in and out the game. And I know that even if you do decide to retire, even though that I would like one more fight, because I don't want you to go out like that, Darrell. I don't want you to go out like that. You know what I'm saying? Give me an exhibition at least. You feel? At
I
least an
understand.
exhibition, so you won't go out
I,
like
I,
that.
I understand. I understand. I understand. But like I say, man, it's a sport. It's entertainment. Things happen. Entertainment,
Yeah,
things happen, regardless of what people say. I put on this show to entertain the audience, man. It's entertainment. It's not my life. Period. It's just
facts.
something that I do to entertain people on TV and in the audience. My kids
Yeah,
and my wife and my family is my life. Man. This is
that's
what
what's
I
up.
need to do.
And your family and your wife is good. That if you decide to cut
Yeah,
it off, they're great.
yeah, yeah, for sure. My
That's
sons,
that's
they just want me home, man.
that's
Being
it.
able to see them play basketball and all that, all the sports they do. So that's it, man. They want me home. I've been gone a long time. I've been doing this 20, 28, 29 years, man.
Shout out to your bros too, man.
Yeah, he got a fight coming up on the 5th. So
Yeah, yeah,
we'll
yeah.
see him soon.
Is that the one with the is no? That's the Showtime card, right?
Showtime card, yeah.
Showtime card, because I know they got the Bivol and Suldo Ramirez fight, but
Oh,
that's
they do on the 5th?
on the yeah on the same day.
Oh, I ain't know that. I'll be watching.
Yeah,
I'll be
you
watching.
like you gonna be like this, all right, bro?
I'll be, I'll be watching that too. I'll be watching
Go
that
ahead,
too.
bro. God damn, probably get the win of this fight, baby. You know.
Yeah, I'll be
But
watching
brother,
that too.
man, good looking now. I know you busy and
I
stuff like that
appreciate
with
it,
the
man.
fams.
Yeah,
God bless you, man, and your family. So you're always gonna be a champ for us, man. You're always welcome anytime you need something to say, something to promote. We here for you, my brother.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
All right, bro.
Yeah.